Hello and welcome to David's World. Today we have a knife. That means we have a box opening. And today we have the very first box we haven't had before. So, if you've read the description, you know what it is. But this is the first time I have actually got this box. It is actually a lot bigger than the Z box has become, and this is the first one that I got, but I am expecting, with the special offer that they had on, a second one which I'm getting free, including its delivery. It's coming soon, but this one, which I suspect it should be the monthly one, because the other one says it's coming in a couple of days' time. So, not only do we have this box, but I also wanted to discuss the other item that I got, which we will come to in a minute. If this box has what I think it should have in, then this other item is going to go a lot well with it. We have a big box, and we have the bags of it are back. Well, that really shrinks down what's inside the box. Now, it looks like this box does have what I think it should have in. So where shall we start? Well, keep them two for later, and we'll start with something that we have already seen. Now, if you don't realise, my Geek box is owned by the Hut Group, which also do the Z box. So therefore, items that you may get in either Z box or Threads can turn up in this box, and anything from this box, because they're all owned by the same company. And in this box we have an item which came in the Threads box, and it should be quite easy. It's the Star Trek book, and the weird thing comes is that this one has no plastic on it. My other one had plastic on it, but this one doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I now have two of these, we'll keep the one with the plastic, and I will actually read this one. So, one Star Trek book, number 5. But that's not all in the Star Trek range. Weirdly, on our Threads box we only got one Star Trek novel, which means that this next item might turn up in next book's Thread box. It is book 6, and as you see, this one, if you can see the shine, this one has plastic on it. So, book 6, these are going for this price on eBay, because everyone who's getting them out of the Threads box are just selling them. So therefore, they are quite cheap and not their original price. As we've said, both of these are done by Eagle Moss. They were a weekly series, and therefore it took just over a year to collect all of them. There's 76 books in the collection. Now we've moved down to 1. It's going to take probably about 4 or 5 years to get all of them in the Threads box. Although we're not quite sure why the Threads box hasn't just decided to do a Star Trek 1 version of it, and then come out with another Threads box with a different comic book in. And so therefore, if the people don't like Star Trek things, and they don't like that type of stuff, then give them something different. So what else do we have? We're going to do the t-shirt. So if you take it that one of those books and this t-shirt would equal a Threads box, and a Threads box for me on the 12 month is $7.99. This is a Rick and Morty proper franchised t-shirt with inside as the Rick and Morty stamp there. So we have a proper front t-shirt, but if you, as I said, if you take it, this t-shirt and this book equals your thread subscription, it's $7.99. This box is more than that, as you can take it, but also this actually has, which is quite strange compared to the Z box and the other, this actually has a £2.99 shipping charge on it for 2-3 days delivery. If you want next day, you have to pay $3.99. So postage for this box is much higher than for the Z box, and it makes this box more expensive than the Z box, which is quite unusual. So what else do we have? I'm going to keep that because that is going to go with that other item that we're going to start. We have a Fallout pin, a My Geek Box exclusive item, sealed in its thing, so we'll leave it in that because that maintains its quality and not getting damaged, and therefore will make it worth more in the future. We also have a second Fallout pin. And this one is Nuka Coke, and that one was Sunset Sarsaparilla, I think. The light shine on it, can't read it. So 2 pins, both bought in their plastic things, so we'll leave them the way it is. So now the box is empty and we have one item left, and this is something which I have been saying or bringing up in a number of the videos that I've done about the following item. The following item, put the knife over there because I've got, is a coin. It is meant to be a limited edition coin, but this one actually has no limit to it. It is also not made of any metal, it's made of a mixture of different metals, so therefore its value scrap wise is non-existent. So the only value that this coin has is having Rick and Morty on it, like any of the other ones in the range. So these coins currently sell for about £12. Thing comes is that it doesn't say that any time in the future when you come to sell them that you'll get anywhere near that, and they might only be worth a couple of pound. So when I showed you the other things, they're to go against this item. I went onto eBay and I bought 3 coins. 3 nice shiny coins. We'll let you have a look at it. I think, will you see with the plastic on, or shall I take one out of the plastic? Now, the difference between these 3 coins are they are actually all the same for what they are. So take it, they're very shiny. It doesn't matter what's physically written on them, it is what they actually are made of. That was coin 1. I have 3 coins which I got off eBay for £10 delivered. When they arrived, the postage on the envelope was £2 and 3 pence. As you see, they are nice and shiny. So when I say that they are not massively rare, metal in these. These are actually, and this is the other one, which has just got a different pattern on the front. The back's the same as the others. But each one of these is 1 ounce of copper. Copper has a value, but these coins, really speaking, at £10, when you minus off the £2 postage, 3 coins are £7, which is just over £2 a coin. Now, copper in the future, and this coin will have a scrap value. It may not be very much, but it is actually a lot more than that coin would be. 3 of these coins were £10. So that's 3 ounces of copper. Proper, pure copper. This coin has whatever metal it's made up of, which is probably more cheaper, so therefore isn't got any weight scrap value. So which ones will actually in the future be worth more? 3 coins versus 1, and that's still a dearer coin than those 3. So that's what we have: copper coins or a Rick and Morty coin. Wonder what will be better value in years to come. So as we say, that is my first My Geek box, and as you say, we have 1 coin probably value about £12, because that's what they go for. Not that I would pay £12 for that coin, because I would much prefer to buy these coins, because I can see them being worth more money than what that coin would come to. We had 2 pins, both from Fallout. Now this is not quite what I seen in the box that somebody else opened, but of course we have the 2 Star Trek books, 5 and 6. So we'll see if them continue. The full set of 78 books was being sold on eBay for £520. So you can divide up that amount and work out a price each. That was the delivered price. And 1 Rick and Morty t-shirt. Hopefully I put all the prices up a height. And you can see that we have a few more little items in the hope that they will increase in value. So that is our box for today. So please like, comment and subscribe. Hit that bell for your notifications, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.